USW, United States of the World. Total governance will happen when people will be asking for total peace and security. They will be fed up with turmoils and wars. People will experience many crises, and they will be the one to beg for total governance, and they will get it for a while. As it is mentioned in the Bible, in 1 Thessalonians and the book of Revelation and the book of Daniel, there will be a golden age of peace and order and prosperity for the whole world. We don't know how long that will be. Some guess or interpret half of the mandate term I mentioned in the last video, but I think it might be much longer, many years, even decades. In Matthew chapter 12, verse 25, Jesus said that any divided entity will always encounter troubles, problems, etc. It will not stand. It won't have peace and security, meaning the world is now divided into West, East and Far East, and in order to obtain peace, it must not be divided, so it must be united. One whole big community, a community of all kinds of people, and a governing body, i.e. a total governance. So the cancellation of the entities, West, East, Far East, must definitely occur. No more borders between nations. Everyone free to go wherever they want to go. We will have one currency, no coins or paper. It will be a big cashless society. Cashless, no cash. One currency and all transactions regulated through a GPS connected to a unique number given to each man, woman and child, and GPS connected directly with the satellite, and the satellite having backups in all the rest of the satellites, backups second by second, of every move, of every transaction, of every human being on the planet. So if one satellite is destroyed by accident, there are thousands of other satellites who have the same exact backup. The currency will not be hidden, of course, so all cryptocurrencies will disappear because illegal transactions are hidden. There will be no more hidden illegal transactions. Prosperity around the world will be spread and divided, making sure, of course, that everyone will be working, and the supercomputer will take care of that. Meritocracy will not be eliminated, of course. There will be a spreading of prosperity all over the world. Factories will be all over. Anywhere in the world where the weather is wonderful, there will be factories, industries moving there. And if the world will be overcrowded only where the weather is beautiful, then there will be incentives to locate people where the weather is not so beautiful. Many people will be in the northern hemisphere in summer and in the southern hemisphere in winter. The world will become like a big USA. The USA will be the most to gain because currently it detains the biggest debt in human history. Currently now in 2018 it's 21 trillion and it's increasing tremendously. But with the advent of a total governance, it will have its debt dropping down to a flat zero. We will be having a huge USW, United States of the World. No more patriotism and no more nationalism. It will be considered like a medieval mentality, which leads inevitably to wars. The blessings of a total governance. Climate change and decision-making. Climate change is a major threat to our world, after the main threat, which are atomic weaponries. Many countries disagree on climate change, but with the advent of a total governance, the task will be easier as the world will be witnessing the arrival of the biggest democracy in history of mankind. Between 7 to 8 billion people, which is the population of the world, will be very frequently asked many questions in form of polls. They will be very frequent and often, and results will be published immediately online through the internet, and it will be in the website totalgovernance.org or any equivalent of that authority when it will be the time. Great efforts will be put to convince people that ice is melting in the two poles and in Greenland, and serious problems will be averted. The world will also be denuked. There will be one army to take care of that. The 7 years term of the world leader or president will be elected by the world population and selected from a plethora of people around the world, people of every nationality. English will be the lingua franca. The total governance computer will be the one to select among thousands of people, tens of thousands of people. It will be according to age, to IQ, intelligence quotients, according to education, psychological and psychiatric tests, attitude and moral tests, endurance, patience, integrity, compassion, empathy, people without bad habits, such as free from alcohol, free from smoking, and free from all the bad habits. It is difficult for us to choose, but not for the computer. Computers have algorithms, and it will choose a super person, man or woman, not only choosing a super president, but also super vice president and super cabinet members. Same will be the selection for MPs, members of parliament, and members of the Senate, all supermen and superwomen. So the supercomputer will select, among 7 to 8 billion people, persons who will have a 7-year term, non-renewable, to serve the entire world population. The headquarters will be in Rome, Italy, so the United Nations will have to move to Rome. See the last book of the Bible, Revelation chapter 17, verse 9. So the computer will select and the people will elect. It will definitely be a golden age of human history, but trouble will just be around the corner. Let us pray peace and salvation for all humanity. Disclaimer: the videos of Fred Zacaria are for entertainment purposes. They don't have the intention to form spiritual indoctrination. Fred Zacaria is a non-professional fiction storyteller. If you wish to seek professional advice on any topic relating to these videos, then please refer to your local government representative or a licensed religious leader of your choice.